Obviously, when there's not a whole lot of information, we're going to err on the side of caution. So we took those actions. A campus-wide communication goes out. It's basically, yes, the words active shooter get used. We're gonna try and keep people safe, and that's what we did.
So what was the atmosphere like after that alert went out?
I mean, what you may imagine is people are following directions, getting in their offices, shutting their doors, and awaiting more information.
How often do you practice this active shooter situation, and how did it help in this situation?
Well, we have practiced it, so I can't give you a timetable about how often that happens.
Now, one of the things you can hear when tires are going over that piece of metal in the garage, and you've got a mother there with 2 injured babies, where people would think something's going on.
I don't have any information about any of that. I can tell you that we had an active shooter alert go out, which is standard, and my information is that we never had a shooter actually on campus. It was in the art campus. I can tell you we do have 2 shooting victims in our emergency department. Both are being evaluated, but nothing is expected to be life-threatening.
But what did the hospital do after that active shooter alert? Did you guys tell people to take cover, to run, hide, fight?
Yeah, you were over there when I was talking about that. But right, so we did our emergency operations plan, which is a campus-wide notification. Basically, get safe, get in your office. If you're out in the ground somewhere, get indoors. And so we did take that action, and then it wasn't until a determination was made by law enforcement and other emergency operators that this situation had been diffused.
And I guess the regular business of taking care of patients, doctors and nurses, expected to still go on in an active shooter situation?
Well, obviously, what is emergent will continue. What's not emergent, we'll pause until it's determined that all areas are safe.
How are you working with the Jackson Police Department and getting maybe surveillance and things of that nature?
I don't know anything about that right now. I know Jackson Police Department and U.S. Marshals they're the leads in this.
Let's talk about, in today's climate, it's better to be safe than to be sorry, because you don't know. So the best thing to do is protect the people who are here on this campus.
Well, that's what we did. We didn't know. As we said, this was not actually on our campus. It was near our campus, but we're going to take precautions until we know for certain that everybody is safe. So we did that.
And around that time, a lot of people are getting off work and crossing this street, and the shooting happened here. Talk to us about how many people were here during that time, estimate.
I have no way of knowing. Obviously, we have a lot of employees on campus. I don't even know what time this happened, but
it happened about 4:30.
So
you have a nursing shift change at 4?
Yeah, so about between 4 and 5, there's a number of employee groups that are leaving campus.
And did you say exactly how long, I guess, the school was on? I mean, not the school, sorry.
I do not know the exact time, how long.
Thank you so much, Mark.
Anything else?
Do you expect the victims to be admitted?
We were talking
I do not
with
know.
Mark Robb
Okay.
here at UMass.
What's the current employee
count? We will
count?
keep you posted.
Oh, we're about 10,000, but that's system-wide. So I don't know an exact number of how many
You
are
would
on.
have had 10,000 people here.
Well, we would have, we could have more than that because of patients and visitors and students and that sort of stuff. So there's could be more than that here at that time.